So this will be a gameplay part 2. I'm going to do some tutorial and some help all along with this video as well. We need to get some water out of this oasis. That was good I found that. So this is kind of, to me this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy, like when you're walking around and you hit the random encounters and things like that along the way. And eventually you'll run into monsters and you'll fight them. It's a little different. However, the combat is very, very similar to XCOM. And look at that. We get to actually look at it right now. So for those of you who are waiting for XCOM to come out in February, this might be a good game to kind of hold you over and scratch that itch a little bit. This one's pretty fun. It's got similarities and it's got some differences. So you don't really research alien tech and things like that, but as we're going to see here, the combat is quite similar. So something I'm going to show you guys real quick too. If you hit down, I'm sure it's easier on the PC, but PS4 and Xbox, I had a little bit of trouble kind of figuring this out. But if you want to isolate a person, you hit down the L3 button, and then your guy will walk by its own. And when you hold it again, obviously your team will come back up. So if you're wondering why I have 6 people as well, I was actually able to pick up some followers. These people are not really, they're not a part of your squad per se, and I don't know how long they actually stay with you, but we got to keep, I found Rose in the AG Center, and then I've got Angel of Death, who I found in the Citadel, and they're working out pretty well so far. And they, you get to level them up the way you want to, and you get to give them gear and all that kinds of stuff, depending on if you want to give them that gear. Alright, so who are we? Okay, so this is Rust Bucket, and we have a 34% chance to hit, but I'm going to go over here. Hopefully I can go over there. So as you can see, this is just like XCOM, where you move your people into place and kind of get some kind of a tactical advantage. Usually you want to flank these people. It's just different. You're not fighting aliens. You're fighting like raiders and things from Fallout 3. I don't like some of the controls on this are a little, I don't know, just a little off in my opinion. So normally, let's see if this, every once in a while, it'll like back off on the attack. And we'll see if that happens. Now this one's also a little different in that I could actually friendly fire somebody. I don't want to, but you could. So if I were to fire, let's say a guy was over here where my yellow kind of glowing star is, I would shoot that guy who's glowing blue right now, and it would say friendly fire. So it's a little more realistic than XCOM in that manner, but we'll have to see with XCOM 2. There might be that in there as well. So I found, now there's kind of back up, I guess. There's different specialties, and when I get to that person, I'll show you some of those. We have an 81% chance to hit him, so we'll do that. Oh, that was a one-shot kill. Headshot, boom! Let's see. We're still on this. So the next person I believe that's coming up. So one thing I liked about XCOM over this game is that XCOM gave you the choice to switch up. So let's say a character was in your way, you could switch to another person and come back to that person later. This one's not like that. You literally have to use that person. And then of course you have ammo. So as you can see, Rose, who decided to go rogue, has no ammo, so I don't even know what she's trying to do. She's being an idiot. Alright, who is... It's her turn. Again, for some reason, I don't know why. Now, some of these you have to be a little farther away. I still only have a 34%. As you can see, when I went here to cover, I'll show it again. If I go here, I have a 50% evasion and a plus 10% chance to hit. But apparently it did me no good. Over there. You only live once, right? YOLO, gotta hit him. Even though I had a 34% chance. So here's another good example of friendly fire. If I were to fire this shotgun right now, I would literally hit 2 of my teammates. And I'm not going to do that because I'm not a dick. But, I would obviously hit him if I were to do that. So that's kind of a little more realistic than XCOM, like I was saying. We'll go ahead and end that one. So this guy here, if I put L2, and obviously there's a lot of neat little things, so I can unlock, you know, with certain characters. This is kind of neat. They have a toaster repair. Sometimes there's like hidden things in toasters. But if one of my squad needed healing, I could do field medic or surgeon to actually get them up. So there's actually like you can heal on the fly in this game and things like that. He's a pretty decent guy for being a medic. I have him doing like pistols and stuff. He can actually hit twice too if I have enough. I won't be able to this time, but normally he's a pretty decent shot. Like I said, he was apparently that guy's arm is just laying there next to him. That's kind of funny. Alright, so distribute. You get a lot of cool things. So junk, I like. You can kind of mass collect these junk, and you can actually just distribute it. But when you go to a vendor, you can hit the square button and it'll sell all of your junk, which I actually really like. I've actually... one of the things that really makes me laugh about this game is really funny because there was I was in this farm and I was picking up like pigeon poop and like cow poop, and I could sell it for like $3. Apparently, I don't know, somebody wanted to buy that stuff. So loading times are actually really good in this game. I found not too bad. Of course, the one I'm going to get today is going to take forever, but let's see. I was trying to get up here to Rail Nomad area, but I could not see how to get there. I must have to go through the radiation zone. I'm not sure. So Ag Center, as you can see, has a square around it. I've already actually done that. I was trying to go to High Pool, but it actually was a little too difficult when I was first trying to do it. So I may actually try to go there again. Yeah, let's go to High Pool. These Oasis things actually replenish. So in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen, you're going to see what looks like an orb, like some water. I'm going to go ahead and fight these guys because I need to level up pretty badly. But you need to drink water, otherwise you start losing health, and those oases allow you to refill your canteen. Alright. I'm going to see if I can get this glitch. If I do, maybe somebody can leave me a comment in the comment section. Now, I'm on the PS4, so I don't know if this is simply like it needs a patch or what's going on, but it seems to be with my shotgun gal who's wielding the pump action, and she, for some reason, oh, these guys are really kind of difficult. These geckos, for some reason, are really hard. But when I go to do it, it'll bounce right back, and I keep trying. I don't know. If I see it, I'll point it out. All those poison. And this is what makes me mad about these guys too. So they get 2 hits. It's like, okay. Like, not fair. I'm going to go over here because I get a plus 10%. Let's see if that makes it more than 44. Yeah, it gave me 54. And nobody's in the way. So he's got Midnight Special. So this is actually a really, really good pistol I ended up finding. And I guess I get enough action points because it doesn't take very much of my action points away to do it. But I get 2 shots usually per round. I'm going to go ahead and take her. So this is the gal here. I think her name... Cherry Bomb is her name. I'll try to see if it comes up. Like I said, I'll bring it up. So... we might... Yeah, I was able to get this really cool. This gun I've got, the assault rifle for this guy. He's got a 100% chance to hit. Watch him miss. But when I got that, it really upped my attack, obviously, quite a bit. He's got an 88% chance to hit. Who was that? Oh, I might, well... No, I don't think I'll hit. Nice. Rose is actually out of ammo. She's been out of ammo, and I need to get her some more, but I haven't been able to go to a center with a store. Maybe I'll stop in the Ag Center on the way there, and I'll show you guys that. Alright, let's move him. Now, height is... you get a huge advantage, as you can see, because I have a 94% chance to hit this person here. I might be able to hit, yeah, I got a repeat. So with those two guys up there, we should be able to end that threat pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and try with him. Let's see if I can hit. Nope. Oh, I need to reload, that's why. Okay. We'll just go ahead and end that turn. So let me see. It was like, yeah, see, it's bouncing back. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it does it. So it keeps wanting to bounce back to my character, like when I'm trying to select. I have 2 shots. He finally got smart. He's like, I'm gonna quit being a bullet sponge. Oh, that poison sucks. This, oh my gosh, I hate when that does that. It's like, oh, let's give them 2 turns. Maybe they traded 2 of their turns for 1 of our turn. That's an Aqua Teen reference for those of you that watch that show. Ooh, Does he still have a 100% chance? So I'm going to kind of peg that guy while he's coming up. She's just going to have to do nothing. Unfortunately, I need to put some skills in unarmed, I think it is, or one of those, because they always recommend that. But so like she's out of ammo, and there's nothing I can do, because every time I try to attack with my fist, it's like a 19% chance to hit, and it only does like 1 damage. So it's not even worth like going up to the guys, in my opinion, at least. Let's go ahead and move him all the way up. Pump. Shotgun. I'll move her up here. I probably won't. I should have reloaded. I still have 1 shot though. 1 in the chamber. He's got an empty. Oh, he's out of ammo. So we'll just leave you there since you're worthless. And I might be able to hit with this gal. We might be able to end this somewhat early. Yeah. Okay, so collect grade A extra large egg. So we got 80 experience out of that battle, not too bad. Looks like I was able to level up a bunch of people, actually. Gecko tail. This is another pet peeve, or kind of a negative for me, is that when you're done with the combat, you got to search for this like exit area, and it's like, come on, like, if I'm done, I'm done. If I've already collected, to me, what they should have done is like encounter over, loot all, and then get out of there, because there's no reason to sit and try to find that exit. There's really nothing. I don't know. You're just wasting time, like trying to find the exit point, in my opinion. But I don't know. Is that the Ag Center? Okay, so we're right by the Ag Center. So what I'll actually do is I'll go in here. There's actually a guy, since I've already. Well, I guess we'll do this attack real quick. But there's a guy in there, since I've already cleared out the Ag Center, or Agricultural Center, whatever you want to call it, but on the map it shows up as Ag. There's a guy in there, since I completed the mission. He'll actually heal me for free. And trauma kits and all those like healing kits are very, very hard to come by. And they're kind of expensive. So for me to keep buying those, it's actually better for me to just heal for free from him, for one, and then I can save him. And I'm going to try to buy some more. I'm trying to get some more gear for these guys. So... Ooh. Oh yeah, no. Right there. Okay, so... Surprisingly, I have a... Well, I'd be shooting through like 3 guys if I did that. If I go here, I should be able to hit this guy over here. Yeah, well, no. Not as good as I would have thought. Let's try this. Yeah, 84 now. Of course it would jam. So the bad thing about the Rust Bucket does 9 to 14 damage, which is actually pretty decent early on. But the problem is that it jams so much. It's ridiculous how much more often it jams compared to all the other guns. And I will... See, this is what I'm talking about, so I'm trying to push up and it keeps pushing me back to the character, and I don't know why it's doing that. Excuse me. If I... I'm just going to move him up to here. This is actually my doctor, but he's pretty good. He's got pretty good defense. I don't know how you miss in a 78% chance, but... let's see. I might move him here because I'll get, 66% chance to hit. Of course he misses. So the thing that sucks is, like, I don't have that much ammo, and he's out of ammo too, so they're both worthless. Apparently... Oh boy. It should be okay because I got enough people. And, okay, so 84%. It should be okay because I have enough people. Man, if she can keep doing that kind of damage. So I am playing on normal for those of you that are wondering, just to know how kind of difficult the game is or whatever. So I am playing on just the normal mode. It does take a little bit of planning and things like that. Kind of like 89% chance to hit. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it does take a little bit of skill, kind of like Xcom did. You really kind of had to plan some of those battles out and things like that. So you can't just kind of go running and gunning. I do kind of wish, though, in a way, another pet peeve I get. Oh, I have a 91% chance to hit this guy. That's weird. Oh, do it. Yeah. But what I was going to say is that, so XCOM, once again, so you would start out in an area like this. You didn't have to actually, you had to find the enemy per se, but this one is like, excuse me, it'll say like, you know, encounter, like enemy encounter. Like, you almost have to like run up to an enemy and literally like get in his face sometimes for the encounter to actually work. It's a little ridiculous. Dang, one shot kill. Alright, so we go back to my main character. I hope I got some good stuff. I needed the surgeon items. And I needed, well, I didn't need that ammo, but that's okay. Normally, I like to fight these guys as much as I can, so assault rifle, of course, none of the ammo I actually need. Let's see. So this is what I'm talking about, so I gotta sit here and find the exit. It's like the battle's over, like, come on, just take me back to where I was. Not gonna sit here and spend 10 minutes of my life trying to find the exit. Alright, there it was. So I'll show you the Ag Center, and then I'll probably do a part 3 where we go into the other area. So you can choose, I'll have to pull up the map because I apologize, let me see this real quick. So Ag Center and High Pool. So I picked to go to, you get a quest in the beginning. The very first one is go to the radio tower there in the middle of the map, but the second one is you get 2 distress signals. One's from Ag Center and one's from High Pool. I just happened to choose Ag Center first, so trying to read that there. Yeah, so Ag Center, and I'm going to go to High Pool next. So like I said, there's a couple reasons why I'm going to go. Why can I not go into the Ag Center? That was weird. We'll just go to Central Basement. This is kind of cool too. So once you actually clear the area, you can go to the exact area that you would like to go in that center. I thought that was kind of cool. But in here, like I said, so there's a guy that heals you for free. Heals all poison, heals all excuse me. Heals all radiation, and there's also a store in here where I can sell my junk and get all of my ammo that I need. Unfortunately, I haven't not been able to get much of the armor or anything like that. I've been spending like all of my money trying to get just keeping up to stock on my ammo and my med packs. And I think having 6 people has really kind of been a drain on the med packs, but it's nice to have the extra couple hands, if you will, in combat. And I don't know yet, but I mean, it looks like I can have quite a bit of followers as long as your charisma is high enough. And they have like one of the little tips on the loading screen. Let's see. Yeah, one of the tips on there though says if you have a high enough charisma, because it's like nobody wants to go around with a jerk all day. And it's like, yep. This next guy in here, it's actually kind of funny. I personally think those of you that have watched Rick and Morty, which is probably quite a few of you since it's the #1 show on Adult Swim right now. He kind of sounds like Rick though, from Rick and Morty, because he's like drunk. He's like, come on, Morty. I don't know. That's just me. Oh shoot. Let's see. So like I said, you can hit the square button and it'll sell all of your junk, and junk is obviously has no value. Now L1 and R1 you can actually select the individual character, and the ammo or whatever you're buying actually goes directly to them, which I think is really nice. I'm only going to buy 5 because I need to buy some this is stuff kind of costs so much money. I really need to buy the shotgun shells for these people though. So let's do 4 for her, and then Rose has been completely out of ammo for quite some time, and that's all the money I have.
Thanks for coming by, Ranger.
Now Rose, let me show you this real quick, and I'll reload. You can get square when you're out of combat and they'll reload. So Rose's Thorn. To me this kind of has a Destiny feel to it. For those of you that have played a lot of Destiny like I have, one of the guns in there is Thorn. So yeah, we can go there. Alright, so that'll probably do, I guess, that for part 2. Part 3, I think I will actually do high pool. I think I'll be good on there. Actually, before I go, I'm going to show you some of the skills on this game just to see, show everybody what that's like. So, this is your basic inventory and everything like that in here, but character, you'll get attribute points and coordination. I'll just kind of quickly scroll through these. Awareness. Intelligence, it'll allow you to do more base skills, and I'll show you on the next page what that means. If you have a base, most of your characters start out with about a 3 or 4 intelligence. So these skills, so I have 4 skills right now. I have assault rifles, leadership, barter, and computer science. Now I need to increase my intelligence if I were to add to effectively learn another skill. I could do it, but it's going to be less effective without a higher skill. And then of course perks. I don't know how often you get the perks, but I'm at level 6. Maybe it's every 5 levels or whatever. And they do things like this one does +1 armor penetration when using the assault rifle. I've been doing this one a lot. Healthy is 1 condition, 1 health basically per character level, and it is retroactive, which is nice. So if I'm level 6, obviously I get 6 more points in that. Hoarder gives you more max weight. There's a lot of really good ones, and then some of them are actually grayed out here, so you need to have a +7 in energy weapons, and you have to have or other ones up above to get those. And here we have, of course, the combat skills that I kind of actually went over. So you have your basic, your melee, energy weapons, hand guns, sniper rifles, that kind of thing. And then these are your knowledge skills, which are very typical for these kind of games. You have safe cracking, mechanical repair. What I've done is, so this person here is leadership, barter, but he does have computer science skills, so he can hack a computer. But some of my other characters actually have mechanical repair, lockpicking, alarm, disarming, and things like that. And then we have general. So this is kind of cool. I'll show you this real quick, and then I'll probably call it quits on this video. But animal whisper, if you have a high enough, you can actually tell the animals to go away. Maybe like a Jedi mind trick. You do not want to fight me. Brute force, you're punching stuff. Usually it's for walls, things like that. And this is really cool. So nobody has animal whisper, but Angela Angel of Death, whatever you want to call her. She has a rank 3 in brute force, so this is really nice for like if you don't have the proper lock picking skill, you can either like blow the door up or you can punch it. That's kind of cool. So hard ass, apparently she's level 3 in hard ass too. This unlocks unique dialogue with certain characters. Same with kiss ass. And then outdoorsman, a lot of times this is like random encounters on the map. So when you go to the Ag Center, you actually have people that are trapped in vines. And if you have a high enough outdoorsman skill rank, you can actually free them from the vines. Perception will actually allow you to reveal hidden traps. Like they're usually like if doors are trapped or booby trapped or whatever, you can find them. And then my demolition gal can actually undo the bomb. These are kind of cool. I don't know what these are yet, but it says that basically these are like myths and rumors, but a select few people can get these. And then weaponsmithing allows you to install mods and repair and all that kind of stuff. And then smartass is another unique dialogue option. So that's kind of that. And then of course on the left we have our condition and our XP and stuff like that. So the reason why it's saying I have way more XP than I'm showing is because I still have a skill point available, but I can't actually use it. So as you can see, I still need 2 and 4 skill points and all that. So, well, that'll do it for this video. Like I said, I'll do a part 3, and that'll deal with high pool, and I'll do a walkthrough and that. So I'll probably have to do that tomorrow. I'm getting a little sleepy. So, all right. Hope this was helpful, and thanks.